help to reused disturb balance in the signal. Twisted paracabling comes in two varieties: shaded twisted para or STP and unseated twisted para of UTP. UTP cables is the most commonly used cable in computer networking. Figure 1.11 shaded twisted para cables. 1.12 unseated twisted para cables. Insulators. Other plastic shirt insulating layer shaded copper wire conductor coaxial cable is an electrical cable with conductors at its central. Figure 1.13. In the inner conductor is surrounded by a tubal insulating layer. The insulating layer is surrounded by a conducting layer called the shaded, which is the finely covered with a thin insulating layer on the outside. Figure 1. Consulency wires. Glass core. Particle fiber cable. Optical fiber cable considers of central glasses are surrounded by several layers of protective material. Figure 1.14. It transmitting data in the form of light rate than electronical signal, thus eliminating the problems of the electric interference. Fiber optical cable in experience as a computer compared to coaxial and twisted para cables, but can be transmission signals over much longer distance. It also has the capability to carry data at a very high speed. Fig 1.14 optical fiber cable. Wireless transmissions media. In wireless network, data is transmitted without wireless. Some of the waves in which wireless network meaning we set of are as follows. Microwave transmissions. Microwave transmissions is unidirectional. It can be used by for terrestrial communications on the surface of the earth or from satellite communications. Microwaves pro, pro, propagations in line of subtle communications. So when used to terrestrial communications to be two ears with each other, the another are usually located at a substantial heights above the ground level. The extended the range between must have a noticed high tower with microwaves and antennas. Figure 1.15 in your city. Microwaves can passes 1.15 microwaves antenna. Microwaves can passes towards the Earth's atmosphere easily and can be used microwaves attendant. used to transmit information between satellite and the Earth's base station. Figure 1.16. Radius waves transmission. Radius wave transmission is omnidirectional. Radio waves can be travel in all direction from the resource, so the transmitter and receiver do not have to be carefully alienated. Radio waves are the easily. Figure 1.16. Microwave transmission. Two generated can traverse a long distance and presented those building easily, so they so they are the widely used for communication both indoors and outdoors. Figure 1.17. Interface from the motors and over the electrical requirement. Some of the technologies that make use of radius waves are Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and WiMAX. Let us learn about them. Radius waves and Bluetooth technology. Bluetooth technology is used for exchanging data over short distance using radio waves. This technology uses low power or short range 13 fax opex and medium transmission speed. Bluetooth technology can be used to transfer song or picture between two mobile phone or Bluetooth headset can be used with our mobile phones. Bluetooth technology figure 1.11. 1.18. V-Wi-Fi technology. V-Wi-Fi is a popular wireless networking technology that use radius waves to private wireless high-speed internet and the network connection. The names is a connection of wireless fidelity laptop and meaning new desktop computer come with built-in wireless transmitters can and just about all mobile devices are Wi-Fi enabled computers. Wireless adult translates data into a radio signal and transmit it using an antenna. Wireless router recovers the signal and decodes it. The router sends the information to the ISP using a wired connection. Fig 1.19. Wi-Fi technology. A Wi-Fi hotspot is simply an area with an accessible wireless network. WiMAX, worldwide interoperability for microwave access. Its technology is simply to Wi-Fi, but it operates at a higher speed and can cover large distance and the server more number of users as compounded of Wi-Fi network device. WiMAX. Various devices are used for setting UP or computer network. Let us discuss a few devices that play a circle role in a computer network. NIC network interface card. It is a hardware device that is attended to a computer to enable it to communicate over the network. Figure 121. The NIC has a room chip that contains union numbers, which is the hardware address, or the medium access control MIC medium access control address. This hardware address uniquely identifies a computer on the network. A hub is a device that is used to connected computer in a network. Figure 1.22. A hub has many parts in it. Every computer on the network is plugged into one of those posts. When one computer sends data on the network, the hub simply forward the packet to all the other computers connected to a figure 1.23. Each computer is responsible for determining which packets are destined for it and which are the is ignored. Hub networking using a hub. Switch. A switch is a device that is also used to connected computer in a network. Figure 1.40 However, a switch is a more intelligent device than a hub. Unlike a hub, the switch sends the incoming data to the desired destinations. Only one record the address for all the computers connected to it. So when a packet is received, the switch ready the information to determine in the destination's device is a switch is contacted to it or not. If the device is connected, the switch forward the packet only to that device. Router is a network device that connects two or more network lines from different network are connected to a router. A router X X meaning the address of the packets coming on the line using the routing information stored in the and forward the packet to the next network in this. Who a packet after going those multiple routers research its destinations. Router. Those dates router are the commonly used at homes to connected various devices to the internet. Protocols. Just the waves we follow cartons will communicating or traveling on the road. Rulers of the protocols have to be followed for the effective network communications too. Protocol is a set of rules used by computer on a network to communication with each other. Let us learn about some of the protocol. TCP/IP Transmissions Control Protocol. Internet protocols. TCP is a protocol that is used along with the IP to send data over the internet. The data is transmitted access the internet in the form of the bundles called packets. TCP is a responsibility for the dividing the data into packets before they are sent and for resembling the packets when they arrive at the destination's IP is a set of specifications that determines the best route for the packet access in the internet to so that they research the destinations. HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocols. It is a protocol used between a web server and a web browser for the transferring HTML page. Silent HTTP request server HTTP responsibility. Figure 1.26 silently server integrations. HTTPS Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure is an extension of the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is unexpected to the influence service communications over a computer network. This protocol is used when every user wants to then transmit sensitive data such as access email service performing an email transaction. Inbox 1611 or 133 or as great DP ops https mail.com slash u slash o slash hashtag inbox gmail pad look symbol. Figure 1.27 https protocol used well access email search email. Packet switch in networks. Let us understand the process packet switching in a alien local area network. Super data has to be sent from the computer to computer with the data at a computer is split into a small computer B. The data at a computer the is splitting into small chunks called packets. A header is added to every packet. Chunks called packet or headers is added every packet. The address of the Sedan IE computer and address of computer send the packets to the switch. The switch has a built in a software that read the header of the each packet. Determine the port at which the receiver is connected and forward the packet accordingly. Figure 1.28 search types of communication in which small units of data of packets are routed to or network based on the destination's address. Connected with each packet is called packet switching. When packets have to be sent to a computer on a different network, the pass those a number of router. Every packet is numbered and meaning follow different. Computer packets meaning follow different parts to research to the destination's computer. No path is a flex the packet's meaning to the rounded on the part that is labeled at the particle's time. Router. All the destinations, the packets are the received and receivability in orders as per the sequence number. Before the before the transmissions started, each communication is divided into packet. There is a packet have contains hardware and data. Packet connected source address, destination address, sequence numbers, hardware data, packet switching over data network. Fill in the blanks span check as Tiger network. Well, network that is limited to a smaller geographical areas such as Globitrial is known as the network is example of control node dependence problems arise in the network with topology or transmission medium that transmit data data in a form of the light signal in referred to as the 5.4 data that is transmitted across the internet in the form of the little bundles is called is the protocols used between web server and the web client to transfer web pages. Protocol is a responsibility for the dividing the data into the packet before they send and for the responsibility the packets when they arrive at the destination's mobile network. The wireless communication technology has see a lot of changes in the post 4 year. Starting with the 1 GB first generations network in the 1918 century that used analog technology and offered only voice-based service with less communications technology has ability to 4G, fourth generation and fifth generations network offer stability communicative with extremely high speed. 4G network private HD quality videos, cars, steering and gaming gaming options to the customer. 5G network with offers faster speed than the 4G and will support massive numbers of internet of thing tools device. Network security. A computer on a network can be accessed by many users. Security measures have to be taken to protect network from the unfused access and the private data or information they trade to a computer. A computer connected to the network is variable to the attacked by the various worms. Trojan horns etc. Let's also be aware of those underlying themes. Various computer various spreading itself from one computer to another and interferes with the normal operations of computer various attach the solve to any types of files and split when those infected files are copied to other computer people unknown swing speed of computer varies by the sharing infected files or sending emails with various as a attachment. Wire computers programs that use computer network to send copies to itself to other computers on a network of various requires humans action such as transferring an affected files to spread itself or one can spread to without any human's action tool is replicates itself without the knowledge of the user. Worm can be uses server harm to a computer network such as packing the network and reusing the speed of the network. The computer programs that appears to be useful software but actually use damage only standard extended is known as a Trojan house of the Trojan after jetting installed it always unthink access to the computer Trojan house are very dangerous as only they always a computer to be remotely controlled by someone else and can cause loss of personal and confidential information. Fig 1.31 Fig 1.31 people can install Tarzan on your computer or send it by a mail assignment. Various worms and Tarzan house many harms the data so affected the platforms and the speed of computer data toes it is a serious problem on computers network. People break into computer networks to either decrypt their functions or to steal confidently information. Hackers are computer experienced who can break into computer system and network. These are two type of hackers: white hackers and black hackers. White hackers study and break into network and find and fix security loops, then offer the service to corporations, public organizations, and education institutions to make their network more security. Black hacker. It cookies have multinational social examples are security measure keeping the data secure in the important accepted of a computer networking using an antivirus and firewall help us influence network security. Antivirus software. Every computer on a computer network must have an antivirus software instant in it and it should be updated on a regular basis. Antivirus software can be used to protect the computer from various types of malware. Antivirus software can be detect the presence of various worms and other malwares. It can also deactivate it and clean you off to the computer of those molecules. Software. Few examples of antivirus software and ABC are available. Northern and MC free. ABC Aviga. MC are free. Loans of some antivirus softwares. Firewall is used to prevent unauthorized access to a computer network. A few wall can be implemented as a software or hardware or combination of both, all leaving a computer network. Past tools of firewall. Free 1.33 of firewall examinations. Each message and black. Those that do not meet the sacrificed security creating firewall various responsibilities. Influencer. Narendra Singh Company is an Indian born America physicals known for his work in the fiber cable. He was the first person in the world who coined the term fiber optical. He becomes the first person in the world to demonstrate that light can travel in can't glass fiber. IRL block voice over internet post protocols is the protocols that enables voice communications over the internet towards the conversion of the voice into data packet that can be transmitted over network and then convert black into voice at the receiving end. Computer network connections between two or more computers in orders to share resource exchange files and always electronic communications. Topology, the manner in which computers are connected to one another to from a network. Optical fiber cable, a cable that consistent of center glasses core surrounded by the several layers of protective materials that transmissions data in the form of the light rather than electronic signal. Bluetooth technology that use low power strong range radius waves for exchanging data over short distance. Microwaves transmission. Microwaves and unidirectional and they can be used for the terrestrial communications on the surface of the earth or of sterility communications. Radio waves transmission. Radio waves are the omnidirectional and are widely used for the communications both indoor and the outdoor. Wi-Fi, a popular wireless networking technology that use radius waves to private wireless high-speed internet and internet connections. VMAX, technology that marks makes use of radius waves. The two private wireless high-speed internet and the network connected but cover greater distance than Wi-Fi. NIC, a hardware device that store the hardware address and enable a computer to communication over the network. Switch, a device used to connected computer in a network. Router, or device used to connected to network. Protocol, a set of rules used by computers or on the network to communication with each other. Packets. Router, a device used to the connected to network. Protocol, a set of rules used by computers on the network to communication with each other. Packet switching, or types of communication in which a smaller units of data of packets are routed to the network based on the destination's address contained with each packets. Firewall, a hardware device or software that prevent unwanted access to the network. Antivirus software or software used to protect the computers from different types of the malwares, such as virus and worms. Thor, Thor Black, a computer network consists of two or more computers that are linked in orders to share resources such as printed and exchange files and always electronic communications based on the geographical areas covered. Computers network can be of five types: personal area network, local area network, connect central area network, management area network, world area network. There are the various types of the topologies such as bus start ring and mesh topology. Important rule in communications. Cables such as paracables and the files optical cables are example of the varied network transmission media. Radius waves and the microwaves are examples of wireless network transmission media. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and VMAX technologies make use of radius waves. Network devices such as a network interface card, hub switch, and router play an important role in the setting of a network. The wireless mobile communications technology of 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, and 5G have environment over a period of time offering between speed and service to the user. It is important to be an always and take measures to avoid those two computer from various forums. Tarzana, home data, tips and hacker. Using an antivirus and fire will help us ensure network security. Let us tweet. Tick the correct option. 1. Write an important of a computer network. It always sharing of resources. दूसरा B. It is an effective communications medium. C. It help users share files. D. All of those. 2. A network that spans continues and the continent is known as a LAN. B. Man. C. WAN. D. PAN. Third, A device used to the connected computers in a network is referred to as a firewall becomes CUMP, CPU, HTTP switching, or technology in which every computer is connected to every other computer is called ring topology, meso topology, star topology, burst topology. Which of the following transmitted data in the from the light rather than the electronic signal? Kaisos cable, Bluetooth, optical fiber cable, twisted pair cable. 6. A computer network organized around a personal of communications between devices such as a phone and personal digital assignment, and it is called a PAN, VLAN, CMAN, DWAN. 7. A device used to connect to or more networks, or NIC, B modern, C routers, D none of those. B. Fill in the blanks using the words given below. 5. TCP IP topology, B. Bluetooth, firewall, Wi-Fi, ring protocols. Topology refers to the layout pattern in which the computers are connected to each other in a network. A firewall is used to prevent unrestricted access to a network. Third, a protocol is a set of rules used by a computer on the network to communication with each other. Why Wi-Fi Bluetooth technologies make us all radius waves. TCP/IP protocols is used to send data in the form of a packet on the in ring topology. Each computer is connected to two other computers to form a closed structure, and the breakdown of any one computer can be disable the anti-systems. See any answer the following questions. Define the terms computer network. What are its advantages? Second, last the types of a computer network based on the geographical area. Given the advantage of optical fiber cable, how to microwaves transmission different from the radius transmission? What is the bus topology given the use of the following network device? Switch router. Discuss some common thread to network security. 8. Given the signification of HTTP protocols. 9th, what is a firewall? How has the mobile wireless communications technology evolved? DIE lab activities. Study the computer network in your school computer lab and find out the following information. पहला, cables used from stating of the network. Second, the topology of the network, the placement of a switch in the network, security measures such as antivirus and firewall used in the tab. Project. Consider that a computer network has to be set of a school lab with 20 computers. 1. Name the type of the network format when the computer in the lab are connected. Which which network device will you struggle to connect the computer in the tab? Which network cable will you struggle to high speed communications. Hashtag open forums discuss on the impact of 4G, impact on the 4G and 5G network service in our lives can be taken off in the class. Hashtag screenshot access or computer network is need around the person. It is used from communications between devices such as a phone and laptop. The manner in which computers are connected to one another to from a network or software used to protect the computer from different types of malware such as virus and the worms. It or device used to the connected network or hardware device that is strong the hardware address and enables a computer communicated over the network down omnidirectional webs that are used in the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Second, a protocol used between a web server and a web browser from the transforming HTML page. A technology in which all the computers are connected to a signal cables called the backbone cables or set of rules used by a computer on the network to communication with each other. Hyperlink education last down the various webs in which internet is helping us to have better access to education. You may consider discussion online education provided by the school during pandemic tutorials on the internet, Google search etc. Introductions to Axis 216 roadmap define database and DBMs database is Microsoft. Discuss the advantage of a database. Last the step to create a database in Axis. Discuss the scientification of various objects in Axis. Discuss the component of table Axis. Explain different view of the table decision view and data set view. Last the step of a set of a primary key in the table. Last the step to sort record in a table. Last the set of modify the table decision. Organization maintain a lot of data carry out everyday operations smoothly. Think and wireless. Some example of data that maintained at the place given in the tables. One has a pen done for you. Place hospital types of data. Petty net recorder names, address, phone numbers. Visit detail and the diagonals doctors records. Introduction to Access 216 read map define database and DBMs. Supermark computer for the storing detail of product such as a product name, price, quantity sold and quantity in stock. Have you ever wondered how many types store manage and quickly returning data about so many products? manage your quick returning data about so many products. When you our parent book flight or train ticket online, where is the data about train, their timing and seat allocations, store how it is when they book a ticket, the is await and the available seat and automatical. So database beginning used to store data. These data, a large amount of data is required is be stored at all places such as bank, supermarket, railway stations, airport, official e-commerce website, hotels, and hospital. We use database to store and manage data efficiently. In this chapter, we will learn more about database and its related termi terminologies. Database and DBMs. Or database is an original collection of data related data that can be easily accessed, managed and updated. In simple words, a database is a share house of data. A database management system is a software programs that enable us to create, modify, and extended data from a database. DBMs can be based on different data models such as a network, lines, and relations. Or DBMs, databases management systems based on the relations data models, strong data in the form of tables and is called relations database management system, RDBMs. In this chapter, will we learn about Microsoft Access, which is an example of DBMS. Some other popular examples of the RDBMS are ONS database, IBM DB2, and Microsoft SQL Server. ONS in SQL servers, IBM and postings SQLite traders, MySQL, long or popular DBMs. Advantage of a database. Some of advantage of storing data in a databases as a compared to files are listed here. Reduce data. Reducely, the duplications of data is referred to as data. Reduce tendly in context to non-database system which maintain multiples copies of the same data at a different location. DBMS store data at central. Those DBMS prevent data duplications, reduce data inconsistencies when the data is stored at multiple locations. Then there are the change then modifications are not carried out at all the place. Multiple mismatching copies of the same data is known as the data inconsistencies. DBMS ensuring data is consistent by the storing data at one place and ensuring that there is no duplications of data. Facilitates sharing of data. DBMS store data at the controllers locations and facilitates sharing of data among multiple users according to their requirement. For examples, users from all over the country access the database for booking railway tickets. Improve data security. One of the most important advantage DBMS is data security. Is a DBMS user IDs can be created with various level of the security. Online and through its user can be access the data user meaning given unlimited right and permission. Some meaning change the data will other can online view the data. Help in the maintain standard DBMS ensures that the stored data follow the organization's standards. This ensures greater data integrant and also acid. In sharing data between different systems, some of the companies which machine large database are Google, Amazon, YouTube, and the Central Intelligent Agency ACI. Axis 216. Axis in the most popular RDBMS that come as a part of the Microsoft official switching. Axis private or graphical user interface for managing data. Database in the Axis are the composite of four main object table queries from and report. These object always used to enter, store always and the summary else the data. In this chapter will be the learn about Axis 2016. The database is created in the Axis 2016 are saved with the Axis SCVD. Opening Axis 2016. To open Axis, types of Axis in the search box next to the start button and the click on Axis options. The Axis start of screen appears as a show in Figure 2016. Best match Axis prevent good. Axis prevent good and between hardly 5 etc. Personality related diagrams. Opening Axis. Opening Axis 2016 start UP screen. We can choose the create a blank database or use the temperatures axis private various. Let us learn create database from stations using the bank database option. Created a blank database. Follow the given step to create databases from the start UP windows. पहला click on the blank database option. Figure 2.5 to type of the names from the databases in the files name textbook. Click on the browser between next on the files names text box and choose locations for the databases and click on the created between blank databases browser buttons name and databases. Click on the created buttons of blank databases gets created access or created databases with an element importance the tables name tables as of figure 2.16. Study management duplicate CVT files and click add to edit all access object tables new databases with blank tables. Before we learn to work with the tables, let us familiarize ourselves with the various compounds of the axis with down figure 2.7. Compounds of the axis windows. The axis windows contains the follow main computer. Titles bar is the titles bar appears on the top of the windows and the display on the name of the databases on the which we created security working. Quick access tools. The quick access tools bar is percentage on the top of left country of the access windows by the default content between